sun and sing out with your arms stretched open wide. Hello world.
Hello world.
Hello, world.
Good morning, Chloe.
Good morning, Matt. How are you today?
I am so good. How are you this morning?
Excellent. Just excellent.
Just excellent.
Just excellent.
I will say this, not to just start it with a complaint, but it is so humid out right now.
Oh, yeah.
It's so gross.
You know, it's not the heat. It's that gosh darn humidity.
It's the gosh darn humidity.
It'll get you every time.
I've suddenly turned into a 75-year-old man sitting outside a kitchen utensil store in the mall drinking the free coffee samples.
Yeah. Yeah, that's accurate.
So, Chloe, how are you this morning?
Oh, I'm great.
Good morning, Rachel. Good morning.
Good morning. Yeah. I had a lovely weekend. I had a picnic. I had a date. I had ice cream.
Was the picnic and the date the same thing?
No, they were different.
They were different things. Oh, very cool.
The picnic was friends.
Yeah.
And it was lovely. You know, we thought it was fall. We thought it was cozy season, but it warmed up over the weekend. And so we had a nice sunny picnic. And then the date was hanging out on my patio, it's a great time to have a patio.
Yeah. And that's about as close as you can get to going over to somebody's place now, I think.
Yeah.
Is if they have a patio.
Yeah. So they're not coming in the house.
You're not coming in the house.
You're not coming in this house.
I'm going to need an updated COVID test, and I'm going to need you to put on this hazmat suit.
And if you could give me your social security card and credit card numbers.
Just in case.
It's a security matter.
It's just a security matter. Good morning, everyone. It's such a beautiful morning. So glad to be here. I went camping this last weekend, which was fun. The weekend itself was fun. I did come back a day early because camping. Like I was saying before the show, it wasn't cold enough. Like it wasn't like I didn't have that coldness that I wanted.
Is it really camping if you're not able to wear flannel?
Yeah, and like 7 layers. That's what I wanted. Like it was hot. It was gross. We were on like a little incline, so I kept rolling in my tent, which was not fun for me.
Camping and dip are both better with 7 layers.
You know what? That is Chloe fact.
Hashtag Chloe fact.
Hashtag Chloe fact. Yeah, sweaty tent sleeping, no bueno. But you know what? I got to spend the weekend with some amazingly funny people, and just some really good friends that I had missed. Like it was good. It was good for that human like interaction.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. But it was nice to be home and showering, and using indoor plumbing.
You know, camping just makes you appreciate modern technology.
It's true. So we need to get this show on the road this morning. We're hopping. Everybody's up with us this morning.
Everybody's here.
Yes, Lauren, you are funny. You were there. Yeah. See, this is what it is.
I'm glad you have people to corroborate your story.
I know. Like I didn't make it up, right? I actually was there.
In case you get accused of a crime that happened this past weekend, you're good.
Yes. Yeah, and I'm always kind of thinking that way. Like corroborate my stories.
Yeah.
Let's do our fact of the day and our trivia question. Now that Booth is here, we can do the trivia question. So the fact today is, or on this date, is Star Trek: The Next Generation, starring Patrick Stewart, debuted on the television. There he is. Honestly, there is no more perfect human being than Sir Patrick Stewart.
There's not. I mean, how can you? Yeah.
Mike, literally, you could leave that up the rest of the show. I would be glad to do everything else behind this picture.
I don't think anyone would be upset. I mean, look at him.
Yeah. And Manager's Comedy asks, that show was on Mondays? I was just kidding about that, Mike. You take it away now. Take it away, or I'm going to come to your house.
Mike, take it away.
I will come to your house.
Mike, he's gone off the rails again.
He feels better. His computer's working.
Good.
He's feeling sassy. But yeah, this did. It premiered on a Monday night.
Wow.
How about that? Well, maybe it wasn't a Monday night in 1987, but it was the 28th of the month. So
we need one of those. Do you know this? It's called calendar synesthesia.
No, I've never heard of that.
Some people have. So synesthesia is when more than one of your senses sort of gets crossed. So like if you taste color or hear shapes type thing.
Okay.
Yeah. Can also be drug induced.
Interesting.
But some people, that's just like, that's just how their brains are. Oh, it was a Monday. Then we don't need a calendar synesthesia person. But so calendar synesthesia is when people have a calendar in their brain. They have like a calendar map. I have a client.
I would love to have a calendar map in my head.
Oh yeah. So she can tell you like the date and what day of the week it is. Like you ask her any day, and she's like, she has hers. I think she said hers is like in a swirl.
Oh.
But some people have them like actually sort of in space. Or
mine would be the tearaway, the little block of the tearaway calendars. So I'd have to go through it every time.
Yeah, there's a Far Side.
There's a Far Side comic on each one. Yeah. So this is going to lead into our trivia question today. So our trivia question, which will give you the answer at the end of the show, is only 2 actors appeared in all 178 episodes of Star Trek: The Next Generation. Only 2. Who were they? So 178 episodes, only 2 actors. Who were they? So that is.
We'll find out.
We'll find out. At the end of the show. So let's bring on our first guest. I think we've chatted on enough.
Oh yeah.
We should bring out our first guest. Very, very excited to have our first guest on the show. Booked by one of our wonderful producers, Rachel Andelman, booked our guest, and she's a very, very funny person, and I'm very excited to have her on from Philly. Let's welcome Alyssa Al-Dookhi.
Hi. Howdy. How you doing?
Oh my goodness, so good. How are you this morning?
So good.
So good.
Are you in Philly right now?
Right now. At this moment.
At this moment. How's Philly?
What's it like out there?
It is glum today. Glum. Great lighting though for the overcast is good.
Oh yeah.
Other than that, I've been inside all day.
Yeah.
So delightful.
We like being inside. It's safe here.
I only go outside when the dogs need to go out for a walk, and then I try to wear them out in the backyard so I don't have to leave too much, but they do demand their walks every now and again.
Incredibly demanding dogs.
So Alyssa, you are in Philly, as we said before. Chloe and I were in Philly. We did the Philadelphia Improv Festival there, didn't we?
Yeah.
Is that what it's called?
Yes, that was a lot of fun.
That was a lot of
fun.
Yeah, we came with
there.
Great what?
Stages.
It was so much fun. We had a really good time. That was our Something Wicked. We did our Shakespeare. We did a 3-person Shakespeare play there. It was nonsense.
It was incredible. I'm the producer for that group, so I was just watching, but I'm glad I got to witness it. It was like a 20-minute set, wasn't it?
Yeah, with 3 of us. It was a nightmare. But it was so much fun. I love the town. What is it with the things glued into the side of the
mosaics? All the mosaics.
All the mosaics.
Yeah.
Oh.
Isaiah Zagar. He's that guy.
How do you not just go and stare?
Because people are taking selfies in front of them. You can't even look at it anymore. There's like 3 people with sweatshirts longer than their shorts standing in front of it. You can't even look at it.
Is that the trend?
I don't know. That last time I was outside, that's what people were wearing.
Yeah, we're coming back around to it. So
yeah.
Right.
So you work in Philly. You do something with something called First Person Arts. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so that's really, really, really exciting. Virtual because we went virtual job. So I'm one of the writers for our live shows. We host a monthly live show, storytelling show, and me and 2 other very, very fabulous comedians write for that. So that's exciting.
Wow. And do you where do we go and see those shows? Do you do it on your website? Do you do it on YouTube?
Yeah, so that is through the First Person Arts website. It's a membership program. You can buy tickets. Next month, our theme is Rear View Mirror for the story. And I think we're still accepting storytellers. So you guys said you like to tell a good story. And now that we're virtual, anyone can do it.
That's kind of one of the cool. You want to know what's kind of cool about COVID?
You know what's kind of chill about COVID?
Nothing.
I loved that. I was like, I'm doing a radio show in Boston today. What?
Yeah.
It's 1930.
Yeah.
In here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
My interview with a young starlet.
I put my Clara bow on for you.
Exactly.
So Alyssa, there's one other project I want to talk about, and it's this. I don't know. You do this little TV program. I've heard that you're on an episode of this little TV program that is on the streaming services. Just one of those little new streaming services that popped up overnight.
I don't think our viewers have ever heard of it. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty new. They experimented with like a home delivery system, didn't work out, but it's on Netflix.
Yeah.
Yes, it's on Netflix, and I'm on it now. Yeah.
Wow.
I still have a couple of the DVDs from Netflix.
Do you never?
Yeah, I have them in a box in a closet.
And they were like, "We don't even want these back."
Yeah, I know. So what is this show? That's amazing. When Rachel told us this, I was like, oh, this is so cool. Talk to us about this show.
Yeah, so I am on Sing On. It is a Netflix karaoke game show hosted by Titus Burgess. And I get to sing country music karaoke, which is great because I may never get to do it again.
And how did you get to that point? Like, what was there an audition? What was the process like?
Yeah, the couple of friends of mine were doing karaoke, and ta-da! You go from, that's how it happens, from karaoke to Netflix. So if anybody out there is wondering how to get on Netflix,
I do miss karaoke. What's your go-to karaoke song? What's your go-to?
And I hate this about myself, but it is Janis Joplin.
Mm-hmm.
It just is.
Yeah.
It just is.
Yeah.
No, I was a karaoke DJ for a couple of years. So
my God, man.
What was the worst song? I do a live band karaoke, and that's great because you put like a few options, and they'll roast you. They'll be like, "Why did you pick this song? We're not gonna play it.
I love that.
We're gonna play this song, and you're gonna sing it." So what is the song?
The song that was completely ruined for me was Bohemian Rhapsody.
Absolutely.
I hate that people sing that at karaoke. Like, that's like, if I'm in a karaoke bar or something and that song will come on, I will, if I can find a quick and easy way out, I will. just
Okay.
to like
Long
just
song.
stand outside, and then I'll
Fair
come back
enough.
in 10 minutes.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing for me. I feel like the worst karaoke songs are the ones that have like really long instrumental breaks and you don't remember it until you start singing it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then, like, some people can pull it off. Like, if you're a performer and you know what's coming, like, some people can pull it off. But if you're doing, what's the Turnaround Bright Eyes? What is that song?
Total Eclipse of the Heart.
Yeah.
Eclipse of the Heart. And you get to the instrumental part and you're
That's
just
my
sort
favorite
of
part. That's when the cannons go.
standing there.
You got to really put some sauce on it, you
Yeah.
know, if you're gonna hang out there for that amount of time.
Yeah, you
45
have to have
seconds
a
long.
plan going into it.
Lauren, the miniature horse, just made the comment that she and I did sing Paradise by the Dashboard Lights. And it is very problematic. And it's also very, very long. And I'm like, yeah, this song does not work nearly as well in the karaoke.
The ones I hate are the ones where it's like, you're like, "Man, this is a great song to sing. Everybody knows it." Like, that's my goal, right? Like, it's I can sing it. I sound
That was
good.
never in question.
And you're very kind. And that everybody's gonna have a good time, right? So I was like, I forget what song it was, but it turns out that the song is actually just like the chorus over and over again. Like, there aren't any verses, so there's like no interest whatsoever. And so people like know the chorus, but then they realize like that's it, and it's so boring, and everyone just goes back to me. And I think like Jeremiah was a bullfrog. What's that song? I thought that was going to be a really good
Joy
one.
to the World.
Joy to the World, but it's
Three Dogs
just the Joy to the World. Oh,
Mhm. Yeah. I enjoy I sang Blackbird, the Beatles song Blackbird, because I like to bring the room down. But my friend Nico and I would always sing "I'm on a Boat." Like, we'd always find the people that had the Lonely Island queued up in the, they had that in their collection. And we had a weekly karaoke night. Every Monday night we would do karaoke at this bar. And it was like, I started off karaoke DJing it, and then I went to working door at the bar and someone else was karaoke DJing it. And so it was just like, it was a solid part of my life every Monday night for, like 2 years.
So great.
yeah. I feel like once you do karaoke, you have like the evening, right? When I was living in Michigan, that was it. It was like Thursday nights, we go to the home bar.
Mhm.
And John the karaoke cowboy with his harmonica comes up and his big curly mustache.
And you mentioned you do live band karaoke?
Yeah, we have had, I don't know, does it exist anymore? Schrodinger's karaoke bar.
Sure.
Live band karaoke, Pat Finnerty and the live band are like gods of karaoke. They can play freaking anything.
Mhm.
And I swear to God, they'll be like, "Listen, I really like you. I want you to sing, but we don't want to play any of these songs." And it's great because everybody pays attention the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
and it
wow.
feels like a performance. And I just love that. And we had a live band on the Netflix show too. That was a live band and they're incredible.
Oh, wow. I didn't realize that.
You got to sing it with a live band. That's dope. Yeah. Live band karaoke is there's nothing like that. Like that's
it's being in a band without the commitment. It's like I just get to be the lead singer for like 5 minutes and then I get to go do whatever I want.
That sounds so perfect.
Yeah.
I think about that a lot. Like, if you're in a band, you have to play the same songs over and over again. I mean, I feel like that's why musicians have to have they have to be narcissistic because they have to love their own songs enough to play them a million times.
Mm-hmm.
I would feel like that about stand-up.
You really got to love your jokes.
Yeah.
That's true.
So Alyssa, where can people find you if people want to see more of the things that you've done or see your everything you've got coming up? Where can they see that?
You can see me all over the internet. I'm over here. I'm the Dookness. I'm the Dookness everywhere. I have a website. It's thedookness.com. Yeah, I love you guys. And First Person Arts, I'm there.
First person arts. That sounds so good. I love storytelling shows.
Yes, please submit.
Check it out. It's pretty
Awesome.
great.
Well, thank you so much. If you can stick around, we might bring you back at the end of the show if you're around. If not, that's fine too.
Great.
So have a great day.
Thanks, Matt. Thanks, Chloe.
Bye. So fun. So fun.
Super fun.
So I want to do what do you think? What do you think? Oh, look at that. Look at that. The chat's just going.
Look at that.
Fantastic.
Look at that. All that love.
All that love. Thank you, Alyssa, so much. Let's do some YouTubing. You want to do some YouTubing?
Oh, let's do some YouTubing.
YouTubing. Love it. So Chloe, would you like to go first?
Yes. Yes, I would.
So how YouTubing works is Chloe and I each pick a YouTube video that we think the other person needs to see.
Yes.
I don't know if she's already seen the one I picked. She might have. Same with her. We don't know.
Being surprised.
Hopefully not. But we're going to start with Chloe's pick.
Yep.
What? Already into it.
Wait, and what does who says her? What says? You're gonna look at me and you're gonna tell me that I'm wrong? She was wrong and she came down in a bowl. Grow up.
Yeah. So you may or may not be familiar. Have you seen that clip of that guy yelling about the Wizard of Oz?
No.
No. Okay. So a lot of people have maybe seen that one. So what this guy does, he takes like internet memes,
Yeah,
and just like videos of people talking about stuff, and he adds the music to it. And so my favorite ones of his are of Cardi B. She's like so perfect for this because her voice is very musical, and like also she's just bonkers. And it's so good. I didn't pick one of those because this is a low cussing show.
This is a low cussing show. It doesn't
but-
have to be, but it's
Yeah.
it's not even 10 a.m.
Early.
You know,
It's early. But it's so good. And this guy, like, he has a ton of these videos. I highly recommend checking it out. And if you're curious about his process, he also has a video about that.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I'll have to check that guy out. Send me that video.
I'm gonna send you that link.
Well, it turns out I've got the link. It's in the. It's in the
good.
spreadsheet. So I'll just, you know what? You don't have to send me the video. I'll just.
I don't even have to send you the video. Look at that.
Sorry, but if you can send it to me anyway, that'd be great.
Yeah.
So here's this you might have seen. I've seen it a couple times. We watched it this weekend around the campfire, which is I love that about camp. The one good thing about this camping spot is it had good cell service. So we were able to watch some YouTube videos, and this is one of the ones we watched.
Oh boy.
This is an ad.
What did you think about the ride? It was great. Apparently, I've never been on live television before. What? Apparently, sometimes I don't watch this. I don't watch the news. Because I'm a kid, and apparently Grandpa just gives me the remote after we watch the Powerball. What did you think about the ride? Well, it was great. Why? Because apparently you're spinning around, and apparently every time you get dizzy, that's all you do is get dizzy. Fun? Yeah. And I've never ever been on television. I never ever been on live television. Yeah, and apparently I only went down the super slide. When I went down the one, I was scared half to death. I just freaked out. Okay. What? I need his name.
He freaks out.
I'm just gonna ask him. What's his name? Noah. Noah. What's your last name? Deck Ritter. How do you spell
how do you spell your last name?
Ritter, R-I-T-T-E-R.
Okay, where are you guys from?
Wilkes-Barre.
Wilkes-Barre. All right, buddy. Good stuff. Have fun.
That's Grandpa. He loves the Powerball.
All right.
That is my dad's town
That
from Jersey.
just keeps going.
Oh my god! I wish I had that kind of confidence when I was that age. He is secretly 50.
Yeah.
Do you think he's like doing an impression of someone that he saw on TV? It had like very Rodney Dangerfield energy.
That's one.
And apparently,
kid's
he's
grandpa.
spinning around.
That's how that kid's grandpa talks. Like,
Oh my gosh!
now Mike Carr before the show loves this video as well, and he said that he and his wife Julie have a certain word that they just go nuts over, and we were going to see if it was the same word. I'm gonna let him type it in. Hi Julie, I see you there. This apparently mine was
Apparently.
Powerball.
Powerball.
I loved him saying Powerball, but yeah, no, that kid loves to say the word apparently.
He just took the microphone.
He did. He did. And that other kid just wanted to get in and wave and say hi. But that kid.
That's me.
You're like, hi.
That was me.
I love a good YouTubing.
Yeah. Good YouTubing.
Good YouTubing.
Surfing the YouTubes for the gnarly video.
All right. We should have we'll edit that in post. That's fine. We don't need to.
Matt, this show is live.
No, it's not. This is yeah, absolutely. Chloe, now I know that we usually do a what you watching, but you made a specific request this week.
I got something to talk about.
What you're reading.
I feel moved.
You've taken on a project over the quarantine, and that project has been what?
Matt, that project is reading all the Little House on the Prairie books. I'm currently on By the Shores of Silver Lake.
Mm-hmm. And how many? Let's back up just real quick. How many?
Well, I'll show you.
Are there in the?
There are 9 books, and I have the box set. So if you'll recall, do you remember the Scholastic Book Fairs?
Oh, are you kidding me? I live for Scholastic Book Fairs.
Yeah, so this is a special edition Scholastic Book Fair. So the normal books don't have this lovely checked pattern around the edge.
Yeah.
The gingham, if you will.
The gingham.
But this was a box set from the book fair. And I'll tell you what, I am hyped on Pioneer Life.
Fantastic.
Hyped.
So what book in the series is that?
Which Little House on the Prairie?
Yeah.
So Little House on the Prairie is actually the second book.
Okay.
The first book is Little House in the Big Woods.
Okay.
And in this book, they're living in Wisconsin. It's totally chill. They're near their family. They have a big party where Grandma outjigs Uncle Henry, and they make maple syrup candy, and they're having a great time. But Pa is a wild man, and he wants to explore. He wants to go out and claim some new land and build a new house.
Oh, Pa.
And I'll tell you what, this family is incredibly lucky because they almost die so many times.
So many.
So many times.
It's the pioneer times. There are so many things that want to kill you.
Yeah. And they're just going off by themselves. It's Ma, Pa, Laura, Mary, and Carrie, and that's it.
Well, I'm glad that you're mentioning names, Chloe, because I actually have a Sporkle quiz pulled up here.
Oh my God.
That I want to give you. So we're going to pull that up onto the screen here. There we go. So I've got the, can you pick the given name to match the description of each Little House on the Prairie character?
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so
I'm ready.
are you ready? Because
Yes.
we've got 3 minutes to do this. All
Okay.
right.
I can do it.
Chat, if you want to help out, then maybe if you can. Here we go. Play quiz. Okay, Garland, one of 2 who undertake a dangerous journey to get wheat in the long winter.
Oh no. I
Have you
haven't gotten to this book yet.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so you're already not off to a good start.
Wait, I can't even read this.
Almanzo, Cap, Caroline, Carrie, Charles, Eliza Jane, Grace, Jack, Laura, Mary, Nellie, or Royal?
I'm gonna go with Almanzo.
Alamanzo. That is incorrect. Blank Wilder, main character of Farmer Boy, marries an Ingalls.
That one's Almanzo.
That's Alamanzo?
Yeah.
It was Almanzo. Blank Ingalls, point of view character, marries a Wilder.
That's Laura.
That's Laura Ingalls. Absolutely. Blank Ingalls, father of the family, plays the fiddle.
Charles.
That is correct. Blank Olson, spiteful and malicious classmate of protagonist.
That's Nellie.
That's Nellie.
If you've ever watched the Little House on the Prairie show, boy, she's despicable.
Something else. Blank Wilder, older brother, owns a feed store.
Oh, what are the other?
Cap, Caroline, Carrie, Eliza Jane, Grace, Jack, Mary, or Royal. You have 1:30 left.
Oh no! Wait, Cap.
Maybe. Oh nope, that's not right. Blank Ingalls, mother of the family of Scottish ancestry.
Caroline.
That is correct. Blank Ingalls' oldest sister loses her sight to scarlet fever.
Mary.
Yes. Blank Ingalls' third sister, Baby Blank of the earlier books.
Baby Carrie.
Baby Carrie.
Another baby later.
And Baby Carrie becomes a high schooler that does not have a good time at prom.
Just regular Carrie.
Blank Wilder, a school teacher who can't control her pupils.
Oh.
Eliza Jane, Grace, Royal, Cap, or Jack.
I think it's Eliza Jane.
You would be correct. Blank Ingalls' fourth sister, a baby in By the Shores of Silver Lake.
Grace.
Fantastic. Ingalls' family faithful dog dies before move to Dakota Territory. Jack, spoiler alert. Sorry.
Spoiler.
Oh, man. You got it 83%.
Look at that.
Well done.
Pretty good. Oh, my gosh.
Proud of you.
Jack is such a good dog.
Poor Jack.
He's a bulldog. He's a guard dog. He knows when stuff is up. And he's incredibly protective. And he's like so well trained, and I'm reading about him, and then I look at my dog Buddy Joe, who like sometimes won't eat because he's lonely.
Well, if you want to know who Royal is, Boof, you're gonna have to read the books.
You're gonna have to read the books. I could tell you,
but
you should read the books. Yeah.
So we're moving into the second kind of half of our show here. I want to kind of we're going to cut to a promo. I'm very excited to show this promo.
Yeah.
This is Thursday. This is a big week for 2MB Studios. Thursday night will be the season finale of Mind Over Manor. This is I believe the 6th episode. We've had the same contestants all 6 episodes, and it's the first place contestant or the first place winner gets a $250 donated to the charity of their choice that they've been playing for this whole time. So it's very cool. The finale is this Thursday, and then right after that is going to be the premiere of Quarantine Action Wrestling on on 2MB Studios. So QAW is coming to 2MB. And we did want to throw up a little content warning here for people. So you have been warned.
Pretty intense.
We are going to see that promo.
Coming this Thursday to 2MB Studios. The pageantry, the drama, the action. Look at the mighty win!
Our intergalactic champion, Le Magnifique Nordique. Prude and popping out, women's tag team champions. The slam is on our QAW women's champion. Oh my God! The ring has just collapsed.
As you said, he's going to need to ground these flying squirrels. Go to sleep! Lloyd Legacy Sharp is your new QAW Men's Champion!
Quarantine Action Wrestling, 2MB Premier Royal Rumble, this Thursday at 9 p.m. after Mind Over Manor.
And if you don't like it, too bad! I'll see you in the ring!
Wow.
I rocked my face off.
I literally, I had to get under the table during that promo because I've already seen it once today, and you have to watch that more than once in a day is hazardous to your health.
Oh my God. My heart rate is just skyrocketing.
Holy cow. But that's happening Thursday. So that promo, you saw it here first, but you're going to probably see it so many more times if you watch this channel because we're going to play the hell out of that. So excited for that show. It's going to be unbelievable. It's going to be such a fun night.
Yes.
So Thursday night, 9 o'clock after. So come at 8, watch the finale of Mind Over Manor, and then just hang out and strap in because it's going to get crazy after that.
Gonna get wild.
It's going to get wild. So let's go ahead and bring out our next guest. She's been hanging out so patiently in the green room. Luckily, our green room is so comfortable.
Very comfortable. Although Mike forgot to put out the organic blueberries today.
Yeah, we talked to him. We talked to him about it already.
We talked to him about this.
So, Mike.
It's part of the dirty dozen. You can't put regular blueberries out there.
Yeah, it's true. And I'm sorry, we're getting production notes from one of our producers, Rachel. Guys, Segu. Segu. I love Segus. And speaking of, they're so cubey.
Super cubey.
Let's bring out our next guest. I'm very excited. We're going to have some music on the show. Yes, it's been a while since we've had some music. So let's bring on Lucia Fasano. Hi.
Hi.
Lucia, did I pronounce your first name correctly? I want to.
Not at all.
Not at all?
Oh no.
Man. One for two today.
Pretty close. Lucia, like a chia pet.
Oh, Lucia, like a chia pet.
Yeah.
Got it.
You were in there.
Yeah.
Did he get the last name right? Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. It didn't have need just a little more of that like Sopranos verb.
Yeah.
You know what? I've said that about myself a lot. With a lot of things in my life could be just improved by some of that Sopranos verve.
Add some spice onto it. I just noticed this. Where'd you go?
I don't know what happened.
Oh God.
That's all right. Don't worry. We
took me away. Sorry.
No, that's okay. This is the internet age now. So this is what we have to deal with. But you know what? We do it so we have contact with other human beings.
Yes.
Very important in these unprecedented times.
Yes. Well, thank you so much for having me. This is very
Absolutely.
I've been enjoying the banter.
Oh, wonderful. Well, thank you. Yeah, if there's one thing Chloe and I know, it's banter.
It's banter.
Not so much segues, but banter.
Or how to pronounce names.
But banter.
But banter. Lucia, tell us a little bit about your music. What do you got?
2 songs. Can you hear me?
Oh, we can now. Yes.
There we go.
Okay, good. Oh god. It's 6:30 over here, so I'm like not sure anything.
Wait, where are you? Where are you located right now?
I'm in Los Angeles.
Oh, you're in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
No, oh my goodness.
Thank you for being here today.
Let's restep a little bit. Lucia, you are a hero for getting up this is a morning show, but for you, this is a morning show.
Yeah, it's really like you guys are my little clock radio and Groundhog Day. Just turning on and I'm
You've got one video of ours just on repeat. Yeah.
Exactly.
We do have a viewer from we always are with cats.
Oh, what a beautiful calico.
Tomorrow's her birthday. Oh, we have an LA viewer. Hi.
We do. Yeah.
Future.
Managers Comedy, one of our friends has a Twitch channel out in LA, and they do improv on Friday nights. There they are. Hey,
I improv. I do improv out here too.
Oh, fantastic!
Sunny State. Nice to meet you.
So,
yes.
How have you been getting out your improv needs in the time of COVID?
It's been so hard. Well, the kind of neighborhood I live in, it sort of feels like I'm in a video game because it's very suburban and there's always sort of the same couple of neighbors, and you just sort of walk past them like you're in Skyrim, and you press A, and they're like,
yeah.
Oh, what's your dog's name? Nice to see you. Quarantine. And you're like, yes. And then you walk away from that. And so working on my small talk, lots of Instagram stories, doing improv with my cat. Stuff like this has been great though. I actually just played Tony Soprano on my friend's show Spec Script, which is a podcast and stream show where you write episodes and perform them of shows you haven't seen. So I wrote Star Trek Next Gen, ties in, because I haven't seen Star Trek Next Gen. So I wrote it in the style of Degrassi Next Gen. And everyone's bullying Picard because he's French and bald. So that's
a real life problem.
Yeah. So
what's that website again? What's that podcast called again?
You can find it, I believe, on Twitch and on Twitter and the iTunes podcast app.
Mm-hmm.
At Spec Script Show or
Spec Script.
Mm-hmm. We're hopefully soon my SF Sketchfest episode will be airing. It was Starsky and Hutch. So there was definitely a real Huggy Bear as a bear. And it was really fun. So
that's incredible.
Thing. So that's how I've been getting to do the live streams and join all of you has felt so good because I've definitely missed improv.
Yeah. Well, it sounds like you're killing it. So I mean, because what other choice do we have?
Exactly.
But you also do music, and let's talk music. Yeah. What are you going to play for us today?
So I can play one or two. I wasn't sure, how much fit the time slot, but I have sort of a romantic song that I thought would be smooth morning listening for all you 9 o'clockers and some 6 o'clockers. It's a love song. Maybe it's about my fiance, Kyle. Maybe it's about, some online lover that I've never met. We'll see.
Yeah,
We'll
the
see.
song will probably tell us.
Oh, I can't wait.
I hope so.
It's a
You
journey.
gotta
I can't wait.
know.
Okay, was that the segue?
That was the segue. Yes.
That was the segue.
Yeah. Okay. There might be meowing, but just pretend that's part of it.
Perfect.
Our audience is here for it.
Alrighty, can you hear me now? Good. Alright. If you sing to me, let me make sure this is right. Hold on. I'm in a weird chair. If you sing to me, if you sing me to sleep, I'll be happy. If you sing to me, maybe I'll wake up and kiss you. If you read to me, it can be anything long and boring.
Yep.
Just read to me. Maybe give me some commentary. Just read to me. Oh, read to me. You just let me know you're here. Sit next to me. We'll watch TV. Some prestige documentary. It'll be the highlight of my evening. Like when you text me, like when you talk to me. Like when you talk to me. Choose me to be your only one. And I will try to listen. And I will try not to fight. And I will try to work on being a better man. I will try to be there. And if I cannot be there, I will try to make it up. Walk with me slower than you usually walk. My legs are too short to keep up. So walk with me, talk with me, and take me to bed. You tuck me in, you hug me, and I know it's alright. Take me out to the dance, read me anything, touch my right ankle, and sing me to sleep. That's all I need. That's all I need. That's all I need. Oh, oh, oh. That's all I need. That's all I need. Thank you.
Man, oh, that was fantastic.
Very lovely and soothing.
Oh, yeah. So you could go to bed or wake up.
Yeah.
Honestly, I could sit and listen to you play guitar and just watch your cat and like what
I feel like we need a rocking chair.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just and what's your cat's name again?
Her name is Penelope Pumpkin Spice, and tomorrow is her second birthday.
Oh, happy birthday, Penelope!
Penelope.
I actually have a really quick birthday song that I sing to her. Would you like me to play it really quick?
I would love for you to play the extended version of your song. Do not feel that you need to rush, because this is probably one of my favorite things that's ever happened on the show.
Okay,
And that includes the time my mom was on the show. So that's
and
yes,
serve your mother. Fantastic.
yes, and I will get on that campaign with Alyssa there.
President Penelope. I mean, the alliteration alone
into
gets
it.
my vote.
Yeah, I post so much of her with the hashtag Penny Pumpkin Spice. There's a lot of like, she sleeps in a pizza box, and I didn't know until it was too late.
You're like, why do you smell like pepperoni?
Yeah, like she did for like a week, and my fiance didn't like. And then he told me, like, it was like, let's look under the bed. And yeah, so he's amazing. So this song, it was just like last year, a week before her birthday, which is September 29th. So it's like pretty Halloween-y, on the cusp of Halloween time. And so I just started singing this at her last year, a week before her birthday. So it's just been a thing I say on repeat. I didn't write it with guitar, so I might, who knows how this will, let's see. It might just be the same chords as everything I play. Okay. All right. Ready?
Yes.
Penny? She's asleep, the usual. Okay. Penny, it's your birthday in a week. I'm so happy you were born. Penny, when I hear you go Marie, I'm so happy you were born. 'Cause we love you, Penny. You're so sweet. You're the cutest when you eat your meat. Penny, it's your birthday in a week. I'm so happy you were born. Oh, Penny, when I hear you go Marie, I'm so happy you were born. Oh, 'cause we love you, Penny. You're so good. You're the sweetest, like I know you should. Penny, it's your birthday in a week. I'm so happy you were born. Penny, when I hear you go Marie, I'm so happy you were born. 'Cause we love you, Penny. Yes, it's true. And tomorrow you turn into. Right?
Oh my goodness.
Thank you.
That
I love it so much.
you just turned our viewers into weepy, sobby, happy messes. And I thank you for that.
I'm so glad.
Oh, Penelope Pumpkin Spice. Happy birthday tomorrow.
Happy birthday. Changing lives.
Changing lives every day.
Every day.
So I have another Sporkle quiz, and Lucia, I'd like to include you on this if I could. This is going to be famous tigers. Sorry, I need to change my screen up here. I have it on a new tab.
Wow. I do have on my Instagram, Twitter, it's YouTube. I did a Tiger King music video back when that was relevant. Where I am Lou Exotic, and I shoot my brother or something, or attack my brother because he's a hunter. There's a lot. I cover I Saw a Tiger. So if you're interested in a gender swapped Joe Exotic cover, out there, people. Thank you.
I mean, yes, we'll need that information on where to do that. So this is, can you pick the right fictional tiger?
Oh shit!
is what this is.
Ooh,
shoot!
Here we go.
No, it's a low cussing show. It's not a no cussing show.
Good.
So
That
feel
was
free. I think that's a low. I think we're still at the low cussing threshold.
Yeah,
I'll let Rachel. I'll let Rachel be the judge of that today. Yeah. So Rachel, if we get too much cussing, let us know. So here we go. Can you pick the right fictional tiger? We have 4 minutes. Oh, this is just a bunch of pictures of tigers. So this is the Esso tiger is what we're looking for from the Esso commercials. ESSO. I don't know what ESSO is. Do you?
Oh no.
ESS no.
Yes. No. Anyone in the chat? Do they? Oh, it's a gas station.
Gas station.
So let's look for a tiger that looks gas station friendly. I'm going to say it's this, maybe this top one right here.
Okay, yeah.
Yes, we did
The
it.
commenter said it's the Exxon, the equivalent of Exxon outside of the U.S.
Tiger in your tank. Okay. So this is
God.
Master Tigress Kung Fu Panda.
Bottom left, I think.
Yeah, right here.
I'm on my phone just because the speaker's better. So
yeah, and this isn't the best way to see it. Tony the Tiger, bam, we know Tony.
Yeah, we know that one.
Tiger of Tigress from Gladiator. Well, we see the Gladiator right there. So
maybe that's what they want us to think.
Yeah.
Well, I think it is because it was correct. So
there's some tricky tigers.
Shere Khan from the Jungle Book. Now there are two here that could possibly be Shere Khan but this is definitely Shere Khan.
Yeah,
I think that's right.
Oh, that's Raja from Aladdin, is what.
No, that's the next question.
Right,
that's Raja there.
That's Raja, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Shiva, The Walking Dead. Oh, you remember the tiger from The Walking Dead?
No. What season is?
I think it's.
How are you getting all these tigers?
Yeah,
I evidently know a lot more about tigers than I thought.
I thought we'd have to name like breed. Like I was gonna be like Cy Bengal, and then I couldn't think of any other.
So Vitaly, is it Vitaly from Madagascar 3?
Yeah, well, you gotta go with like the animation style, right?
Yeah,
so
I think that's we're matching animation style at this point. Well, there's Tigger right there from Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah.
He was a tiger. Battle Cat, Masters of the Universe.
Died.
Oh no.
He was a good tiger.
He was a good tiger. Tiger from The Hangover. There's that. Calvin and Hobbes.
Yeah, we know Calvin and Hobbes. That guy there.
And then this is the last one. Y'all, we killed that. Oh, there's 3 remaining. Jake the Tiger from Dr. Dolittle. Well, that's Eddie Murphy in that picture. So that's
that's it. Well, we didn't really identify the tiger. We identified Dr. Dolittle.
Eddie Murphy, yeah. Then there's Mr. Rogers right there.
Well, that was too easy.
And then this is this was too easy. Sorry, I'll vet these quizzes a little bit more for a few. That was the first time we did that, Lucia. So those quizzes weren't really. No, I don't think Battle Cat died. Battle Cat was a cartoon, so perhaps he was reborn into something new.
Do you guys remember Thundercats?
Yeah. Thundercats were amazing.
Thundercats were great.
Thundercats were a little creepy. Like
they were very creepy.
Thundercats was not anything to be trifled with.
Their aesthetic was very like the musical Cats.
Like glam rock.
Yeah.
Cat musical.
Yeah, the hair was the ears, kind of.
Yeah, but then they were jacked on top of it.
That changed a lot of young people's sexuality. Just roam their,
yeah. It gave them more options,
Yeah.
They didn't consider things they never thought about before.
So, did you see the movie Cats?
I didn't. And of course, this was could have been the last sort of pre-quarantine activity I did. There were a lot of opportunities to watch it, and it was like, hey, do you want to come see it? And we're all going to do mushrooms. Or, hey, do you want to see it? We'll all be drunk. Or, hey, do you want to see it? Just we're the only people in the theater are watching it very seriously. So I somehow missed it. But I live it every day, obviously. My brother used to work for a veterinary like dispatch. Like he'd call and be like, "Oh, Fluffy's ready for her, appointment." And sometimes it'd be like, "They're dead, to stop calling me." So he got a call. He called this woman. He's like, "Hey, just so you know, Fluffy's ready for appointment." And this was like 2 years ago. The woman just goes, "Fluffy has crossed to the Jellicle lair," and like hung up. Like, stop calling me.
To the angelical lair?
Yeah, just like the place where cats go when they
die.
Andrew Lloyd Webber.
Because whenever a cat dies, it is very Andrew Lloyd Webber.
Yeah. It that's where the cats go, man.
I'm not arguing with that. I'm not arguing with that in the slightest. I just wanted to talk about the movie Cats.
So you have seen it?
I haven't. I'm scared to watch it, to be completely honest.
It's about death.
Yeah. No, I'm good. I never saw the musical Cats, so I don't really have a.
Yeah. I mean that's what I mean. Like that's the whole thing about going to see Cats is that you have to be in an altered mind state to like get something out of it.
I love like Jesus Christ Superstar. That's like every Easter we put that on.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
really?
Yeah. Which I got in trouble for in school. Like a teacher was like, "What do you do for Easter?" And I was like, "We watch Jesus Christ Superstar." And her face just dropped. And she just went, "I don't she either approve or like, I don't like that film.
I don't like that."
And I was like, why? And she's like, "The way it portrays him is disrespectful," something. And I was like, "You're teaching econ. This is she would print chain letters as like homework, like conservative, Simi Valley, California, home of the Reagan Library and the Rodney King trial. So
Jesus Christ Superstar is quite possibly one of my favorite musicals of all time. I got to see Ted Neely in it back. This was in 2006. Like he was like, it was like Grandpa Jesus because he was in the 60s. But I saw him play Jesus, and he was really damn good. Like he's still got those high notes. And then I got to meet him after the show. It was so amazing.
What?
Yeah,
no way.
We were standing out by the backstage door, and they came out and said, "Mr. Neely won't be coming outside, but if you'd like to come in, he'll come outside his dressing room and sign things and take pictures." Yeah,
I remember coming into places. That was cool.
I remember going inside.
Yeah.
Benny, that was not my house.
That's so cool.
He signed my copy of the movie. I have a signed copy of the movie.
Oh, no way.
That's awesome. I speaking of karaoke earlier, one of the best like karaoke times when I used to live in Portland, Oregon was this karaoke bar that was kind of like slummy, and so you could take up as much time as you wanted. And I did the opening Judas song, and
so good.
That was so much fun. Like I'd love to play female roles on Broadway, but like I'd love to play Judas. That would be so cool. So much fun.
Judas is dope. I was priest number 2 in the Illinois High School Theater Festivals. Like they did like an all-state musical every year, and my senior year of high school,
wow.
It was Jesus Christ Superstar, which began. That's where my love for it first like started. And I was like, oh, this music is that the minute that overture, that opening guitar, boom, it's just like, oh, it's happening. It's so good.
Well, I feel very seen. You know, I
Yeah.
appreciate it. My whole family will appreciate it.
And I love that you guys watch it for Easter. I mean, if that's not the Easter story, I don't know what is.
Oh my gosh, our dreams are happening right now.
There it is. Brian, make it happen. We will debut it.
Make it.
We'll debut it on 2MB Studios. It'll be amazing.
Amazing.
So, Lucia, do you have anything? What do you have going on right now? Do you have anything you want to plug or promote or anything fun like that?
Yeah, I would love to. If you enjoyed my music, please follow me on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, and I am available on Spotify, Bandcamp, iTunes, SoundCloud. I have a new album out. I have 2 albums out. A new one is called Best Friend Forever, and that has Read to Me on it and a bunch of other great songs, including a very relevant one called This Is Fine that was inspired by the This Is Fine dog meme.
Oh, I love it.
Very relevant.
That's one of the songs I listened to when Rachel said you were coming on the show, and I loved it.
Thank you so much. We did over Zoom the whole Lord of the Rings trilogy with me as Frodo. So that's on my YouTube. I'm finishing editing the Return of the King, and we have special guest Henry Mortensen, Viggo's son, who was also in the trilogy himself as like little parts. He is in it as Éomer, so it's really fun. So I'll be tweeting about that. I just try to post funny or devastatingly sad music and jokes all the time. So please follow me.
Yeah, follow Lucia on all the social medias. You will probably be able to find her through our Twitter as well. I'm sure that we have tagged you on that, as you know. Rachel's amazing with the Twitters.
That's how I met her. Hopefully one day in real life.
Oh,
cool.
Yeah. You should absolutely get the opportunity to meet Rachel in real life. She's a gem. Just a gem.
And I've known so many gems.
In very many ways. All right, so this show's actually going to go about another 3 hours. And I are going to sing the entirety of Jesus Christ Superstar.
Okay.
So, I mean, anybody who wants to join in is more than welcome to. So we like to do a segment here called What You're Reading. We like to do a segment called What You Watching as well. And for this, we're going to bring Alyssa back in. Alyssa just came back. Hi, Alyssa. Where we're just going to talk about what we're watching right now because, we're all trapped inside and we're not all, I'm having a hard time finishing books right now, but shows are kind of where I need to be. So I like to get suggestions as well to what people are watching. So Alyssa, what are you, besides, your Netflix show that you're on, what shows are you watching right now? Oh,
I believe you need to put your microphone on. There we go.
Between watching my episode of Sing On, morning, noon, and night.
Do you have it like on repeat? So
just like with a cup of coffee, you put it on. I have like all my devices behind this screen are playing. Episode 8 of Netflix to Sing On. But I also, The Masked Singer is back. I'm really excited about that. And then they have another show after that called Can I See You Sing? Do you look like you can sing? Is the premise of the show. I forget what it's called.
Yeah.
But that's really fun.
So it's the opposite of The Masked Singer?
Yeah. It's like they look at you and they ask you questions about your personality and your life, and they try to determine if you can sing based on how you look.
Huh. Those are the videos I like watching on YouTube where the really like odd or interesting looking person comes out and then they just have like this amazing, like this guy came dressed as the devil. Like he was dressed in full devil, like with this like Tim Curry in legend horns coming out of the top of his head. Very amazing makeup, a suit, everything. And then he sings this amazing Freddie Mercury song with this most beautiful voice. And it's like, well, yeah, you did this on purpose. You know you can sing.
Yeah.
I love that.
Well, that he can sing because he sold his soul
At the crossroads, right?
We actually at the first Lord of the Rings Zoom show that we did for the Balrog, we have a Prince of Lord of Darkness Tim Curry mask, so that's what we used as the Balrog to just like attack my brother.
That tracks.
That's a little
that.
yeah.
That tracks. What? So are you're into Alyssa? You're into the like competition shows. You like?
I'm like I love a soft reality. Like, are you buying a wedding dress? Are you building a birdhouse? Are you painting a cake? I don't give a shit as long as it's low stakes.
Yeah. Last week we talked about the flower show, the one where they're all
so
like.
Good.
I love.
Yeah, that's like ideal TV for me. That and there's like a British repair shop where people just get their shit fixed.
Oh, I
now
love
that's
that.
interesting. I'd watch that.
It's called The Repair Shop, and it's just like this lovely British man fixes grandfather clocks and makes people happy because their heirlooms are nice. I just, like I don't need a plot. I don't need drama. I don't want any potential for anything to go wrong. I mean, maybe they don't find the part they need. That's the worst that can happen.
It's nice to have TV that just makes you feel good about people, like reminding that there are good people out there somewhere.
Yeah. Oh, and speaking of those kind of shows, I haven't watched it yet, but there is a new season of Great British Bake Off.
Yes. They're releasing the episodes weekly.
Ooh.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so there's one episode because it seems they're like quarantining together.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I don't know if it's coming but it's weekly now.
Yeah, how do you feel about the whole weekly versus binge? Like, I kind of like the week break or having like 1 or 2 episodes to watch and then be caught up. Like, I like getting caught up.
I think it's healthier,
Yeah, I hate when I like watch a show and I completely forgot like the next day because I took it.
Because you did the whole thing. We were actually laughing about it when we noticed that Netflix is now doing weekly shows. So we're like, so we're just back to TV. Like this is just we
made it
full circle.
Yep.
And we're doing radio shows and radio dramas, and we're watching TV on a weekly basis.
Yeah,
and it's just the past.
Yeah, but better because we can actually, we have a visual as well as audio.
Yeah, somebody said weekly creates more community. I do like that.
Yeah, very very good point. And that's
that was one of the things that I watched when I went to boarding school. We would all gather in the lobby living area to watch Grey's Anatomy every week. And I wasn't I wouldn't have watched Grey's Anatomy on my own. I was not super psyched about it, but I was super psyched about hanging with my buds.
Yeah.
And gushing over McSteamy and McCreamy.
For me and my college friends, it was America's Best Dance Crew.
Oh my god, yeah.
I've always been like this.
Nice.
Y'all ever do dancing too when you were watching or after?
I think we were just smoking marijuana. I don't think we could have danced if we wanted to.
That checks out. Lucia, what are you are you binging anything right now, or do you have anything that you just got done watching or in the middle of?
Speaking of the weekly, I started binging 90 Day Fiance last year and all the spin-off shows, which I usually prefer, like Alyssa, the low stakes, no drama, and with that, or a gripping documentary. And with this, it was kind of it was like a little bit of the both. Like it was like, oh, wait a minute, this is some real shit. Like they're getting married. And But also
And they're getting real
they're
married.
getting real married, and it's just fascinating. But it's also that like reality TV trashiness. So like I would binge it before, but now I got Hulu Live, so I could watch like the new ones. And my friend and I actually like watched it air last night, like one of the tell-alls, and we're texting each other like, "Oh my god, I hate colds," or "Oh my god," and it was just really weird to get to do that again. But the show is worth it. I got my mom hooked on it. Really mad at me when when I'm not caught up.
Yeah, I've heard nothing but good things about that show. Like a bunch of people in kind of my circle love that show. That's where they meet the person and they only know each other for 90 days and then get married, right?
It's like it's about the K-1 visa process, but then as the show got popular, it's really about anything that they want because it's TLC. So like it's people that maybe they've been together for a long time and maybe they visited each other a lot, but they live in different countries. And when you come to America and you've filed the K-1 visa, you only have 90 days that you can legally be in the country, and then you have to either marry and you get to stay, and the person has to like sponsor you for thousands and thousands of dollars, or you like don't get married and you have to leave. So there's some people that like authentically are in love. There's some really not, there's like some people that like, a girl from like Florida goes to Morocco and she doesn't know what it's like in Morocco. And so she's just like, I'm an American. There's like a lot of that. And
That's her catchphrase.
It's really the show's catchphrase.
Oh man.
It's so fascinating. Yeah. So strong
Interesting.
recommend. Yeah.
I'm working my way through Schitt's Creek, which I'm a latecomer to this show. I'm almost done with the first season, and I like my TV as an escape from everything. Like I don't want any sort of reality. I want to watch Eugene Levy and his son be awesome together. That whole cast is amazing, but there's just something about knowing that like that's like a project that father and son are working on together. That's so cool. And David is his character name. What is his son's actual name?
Dan.
Yeah.
Is it Dan?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dan Levy is so funny. He's just such a funny person. Chloe, what are you watching right now?
Well, so
I know you've been reading your books, your Little House on the Prairie
takes
book.
up a lot of my time.
Right.
Words on the page. Last night I watched Enola Holmes. I did a Netflix party with one of my besties, and we watched Enola Holmes. And I'll tell you what, stellar cast. We got Millie Bobby Brown. We got Helena Bonham Carter. We got Henry Cavill.
I want to see that.
Claflin. It's a movie. It's a Netflix movie. It just came out, and it's Sherlock Holmes has a younger sister. And it's very feminist, and it's very it's during the time period of like the suffragette movement, and there was a real group of suffragettes who like learned jujitsu to protect themselves.
Ooh.
And so they have some jujitsu ladies on this movie as well, and it was really cool. But yeah, it's just like a beautiful movie with beautiful people. It's fun. I like it.
Yeah, it's definitely on my list of movies to watch.
Yeah, my friend that was watching it said it was surprisingly good.
I thought at first that it was like a home like buying and selling realty show, like Homes in Enola.
Homes.
Enola Holmes.
That's great.
Oh my goodness. Well, so there you go. Based on it's based on I thought Rachel was saying it's based on your novels.
You gotta read your novels, kid.
Whose novels? But they're YA novels. Got it.
I
Thanks.
didn't know. So I'm guessing there's probably going to be more of these Enola Holmes movies.
I do love a good series of films.
Yes.
As long as it's not The Hobbit, I'm down. We won't get into that. Our time is waning. I want to thank again Alyssa and Lucia for being on the show today. Thank you both so much for spending your mornings with us. Check them both out on the Instagrams, the Facebooks, the Twitters, all of the social medias that you can think. Follow these people. It is worth it.
Sing on.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, thanks for coming, both of you. Have a great rest of your day.
You too.
We do have a couple of final things of business that we need to attend to.
Business.
Some business of the show.
Take care of it.
First of all, let's do. We haven't done birthdays yet, and I feel bad because there are lots of people that have birthdays. But I gotta find my. Oh, it's just right here. I can look at it here.
Here we go.
Wonderful birthdays this morning. Happy birthday to Gwyneth Paltrow, Avril Lavigne, and Lil Wayne. I
didn't know Lil Wayne was a Libra.
Yeah. How about that?
Fascinating.
Yeah. And then this week, we've got birthdays of Janine Garofalo, Dita Von Teese on Tuesday. Also Hilary Duff on Tuesday. Wednesday, one of my favorite actors, Roger Bart. From he was in the Producers movie. He was in Desperate Housewives. He's just a wonderful actor. Let's see. And then Thursday, T-Pain. Happy birthday, T-Pain. And Friday, speaking of I'm on a boat, Friday, Julie Andrews. Happy birthday, Mary
Julie
Poppins.
Andrews.
You're the best.
Lovely.
And finally, we have our trivia question answer, which was, what were the two actors that appeared in all 178 episodes of Star Trek? And that they were, in fact, Patrick Stewart himself.
Yep.
Jonathan Frakes.
Jonathan Frakes.
Number 2.
What the freak?
Yeah. I wish it was his birthday today, but it's not. But anyway.
Happy birthday to Star Trek. Next Generation.
Yeah. Fantastic. So that's our show. Please stick around. 2MB Studios today is our first 4-show day. We have
4-show day.
Today. Starting at 8, we're bringing Poof the Magical Game Show to Monday nights, which is a very, very silly improvised game show hosted by 2 idiots that have stolen a cursed book that has all the knowledge of human existence inside it.
Yeah.
So they're using it for a game show. Then at 9 o'clock is the real game show. Very real. It's magical in other ways.
Right.
Run on with a cash jackpot tonight of $80.
$190.
I think it's $190, up to $190 tonight. And then after that, our late talk show, Genuine Nonsense with Kelly McFarland, which is just a delight.
A delight.
So stick around, hit the follow, hit the subscribe button if you really want to support the channel. We appreciate those subscribes. You can get a free subscribe if you're an Amazon Prime person. You use that. You can use that and connect that to our channel. Take a look at our Facebook page for all that info.
Perfect.
Yeah, I think I got it all out. Thank you, Chloe.
We got it out. Thank you, Matt.
It's been a wonderful morning. Have a good day.
Have a great week.
Have a great day and week. Yes, absolutely.
Goodbye, world.
Open up your window, let the sun